It's coffee talk. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I just taught a flow class where we did a lot of strength training through the core and a lot of work with arms and weights. So if you're interested in joining that class, reach out and I will send it to you for free. It's a flow class. I'm jumping on here today because in the inner circle this week, we're talking about healthy boundaries in our relationships, healthy boundaries in our relationships. We've been defining what is a boundary. So the whole month of November is service, but many people who gravitate towards my work are serving, but then they're doing it with resentment because they don't have a healthy boundary. They don't know where that level is of when service becomes sacrifice, right? Or where service becomes burnout. So we've been really getting clear about where is that boundary for you. And then we started to realize, like, why do I have wobbly boundaries? Like, why do I keep having these wobbly boundaries? Or why does the person I love, they don't have, they don't acknowledge or honor my boundaries? Like what's going on with them that they keep sort of overstepping? And so that brought us into this idea of emotional intelligence. Now, I'm of course not a therapist, and this is only layman work that I've done in my own life and with clients and things. So you have to do the research on your own, but this is just from my level of understanding, and I'll share it with you, and then you take whatever it means for you and make it, where you are. But for me, emotional intelligence, the ability to be intelligent emotionally, has me holding firm to my boundaries or aligning with someone else with their boundaries. I'm able to honor them because when I'm being emotionally intelligent, we can honor each other's boundaries by staying in that. What is emotional intelligence? 5 things. Number 1, self-aware. Like, are you self-aware? Number 2, are you able to self-regulate? Are you able to control the emotions? You don't go from 0 to 10 and then just off like to the races for 3 days. You're able to regulate your mood, regulate your emotions on some level. Number 3, you're motivated. You have self-discipline. You can motivate towards your goals. You can get things done that you need to get done. Number 4 is empathy. Are you able to empathize with someone else's struggle, someone else's perception, someone else's vantage point? And 5, how are you socially? How are your social skills? Can you read the room, kind of thing? So those 5: self-regulation, self-reflection, motivation, social skills, and empathy. Those are the 5. So however you feel you are in those areas, I think is why we are good with boundaries or not good with boundaries, or honoring someone else's boundaries or not honoring someone's boundaries, is the work with emotional intelligence. Okay, so I want to just hold there for a second. Okay, we're talking about service and we're talking about healthy boundaries. Okay, in order to establish healthy boundaries, how are you in these emotionally intelligent ways? Are you able to be self-reflective, self-aware? Are you able to somewhat, control the way your moods swing? Maybe you need medication. Maybe it's practice. Maybe you need a partner who's a little bit more patient, like whatever it is. Are you able to start to regulate that? Number 3, can you empathize with another person's struggle, or do you only see it from your side? Number 4, are you motivated? Can you motivate yourself, or does it take someone else to be accountable to that motivates you? And 5, social skills. Are you able to read the room? Are you able to notice what other people are feeling or sensing, right? So those 5 would be what I would work on today. And then the last thing I'll say is, what is a boundary? As we talked about, it's if this happens, then that. If you yell at me, I'm done. I'm walking out, right? If you yell at me, I'm done. I'm walking out, right? Whatever the boundaries are for you, getting really clear about that. Okay. As always, I hope this work is of deep benefit to you. If you'd like to dive into this work, Inner Circle is coming up the beginning of our year, where we're going to be focusing on our bedtime routine and getting a really good night's sleep, into the morning routine, building a nice dinacharya practice, a morning routine that's really soothing in body, mind, and spirit. And then in February, we're focusing on our digestion and noticing, like, what is the digestive tract? How are you going poo-poo in the morning? All those good things. Okay. As always, deep bows, much love. I will see you next time.